Hello there and welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact Reaction. This time on the 5.0 trailer, Flowers Repellent on the Sun-Scorched Sojourn. There are also a couple other smaller videos that are out, like with the events and some other stuff I'm not entirely sure about, but I will be having a video on today as well, a bit later, going over those two. But first, the most important part, which is the trailer. Let's get going because I'm really excited to see what's going on in Natlan.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender.
Oh, first-time finalist.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Oh.
Anything can happen here. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
The pilgrimage
Abyss?
is not merely a trial
Pilgrimage.
to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage.
Oh, so is this part of the tournament, I guess?
To showcase your individual growth.
The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles.
Huh.
Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Yeah. So I did look in the comments a bit, like the first three comments already talked about the Abyss. Interesting. So if the sacred flame is burning, then the Abyss cannot invade. So people were saying like, oh, there's no statues of the Archon throughout Natlan. Like maybe Celestia doesn't have as much of a influence on Natlan, and I wonder if this is the reason why they have to keep the sacred flame burning, because without the influence of Celestia, the Abyss can easily just invade Natlan. Ooh, new monsters, new mech monsters. Ooh. Okay, seeing more of the kids.
Guess I'll have to wait until
What?
the next
Giraffes? Is that a good goddamn
I'm
giraffe?
still not sure why our YUP chose me of all people. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss.
Okay, so the Abyss did
Even so,
invade
the effects
Natlan
of
back in the day,
invasion
huh?
lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. I really want to win this time and become a true warrior.
Ooh.
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
The Night Kingdom. What's the Night Kingdom?
Night Kingdom? Only those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat...
Wait. Those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. Wait, what? So anyone can be revived in Natlan? Is this what this is trying to tell us? Because that's destruction of your ancient name.
not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
You
Ooh.
want to know why I won't give up?
Lava
Died
monsters.
5 years ago. Take me as your next sacrifice.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Oh.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back.
No! Why can't I find him? Why?
Every great display of power comes at a price. We'll never make it!
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
We shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Huh.
What
Does this mean
use
we'll
is
get
the
more
Gnosis in your hands?
more cutscenes?
I don't know
Capitano.
what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Oh, she has a
Your plan has
claymore.
reached an impasse.
And now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Let's go.
Let our blades do the talking!
Holy crap. Oh, and the guitar. Oh my god. So good. I don't know, it's weird. I don't remember the previous version, like 0.0 version trailers. Actually, I do remember, like, the Fontaine one, because that was, like, one of the first I did, like, a proper video on, because I really wanted to speculate on the story of Fontaine. That one was, I don't know, so... I don't know exactly how to say, because, like, yeah, we get lots of reveals. Actually, I feel like they're very similar in the amount of content. It's just that that one felt way more mysterious because we didn't really have that much information about Farina to begin with in general, and you know, we thought Farina might have two personalities, she might not be the true Archon, etc, etc. Who's Nouvellette really? What's up with the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale and stuff like that. Like, there were way more, I feel like, way more mysterious questions, because right here we know, like, hey, you know, there's the everlasting flame that if it goes out, the Abyss invades. The Abyss has been trying to invade for a very long time. It's kind of like, it's giving us exactly what's going to happen. Of course, I don't think we've seen something about the tournament right at the very beginning. Yeah, at the final phase, the winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. And it seems like it's not just a tournament, but there's also a lead up to the tournament, or there are intermediate rounds between the fights within the arena where the characters have to go and, like, prove themselves that they are worthy to participate in the battles, which is actually quite interesting and will lead to being more than just a tournament arc, right? It's going to be able to have more types of quests and more diverse storylines. We see more of Natlan. I think this is still the arena. There's 100% going to be a Pyroculus up here. Like, I'm telling you, there's going to be one up there. Then we have some underground area, which honestly, this, like, other than the Natlan specific fauna, this gives me very, like, chasm vibes. The chasm where there were remnants of Conria, or, well, I know, not Conria, of the civilization that was in the chasm before the nail hit. Would this? Oh no, I thought this would be like a shape of something that went through it, but no, these two are like little statues, so this is specifically done in this shape. Something, who says this?
Something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
I don't know, I'm very sorry, but I cannot recognize characters by their voice lines. This is something that has to do with the Abyss 100%. And now I do wonder, with the whole Night Kingdom thing, are we really going to have, like, two maps per se, one that's normal and one that's the Night Kingdom? Or maybe we're only going to have specific places that are going to be within the Night Kingdom, like this area, or later down the line, where is it, where the characters are running towards the little thingy in the... Here. Like, for example, is this like... Come on. Is this like an exit from the Night Kingdom and the characters are currently within the Night Kingdom, so they try to get out? Or is this something that has to do with the Abyss instead? Because that's kind of like the question, what's the difference between the Night Kingdom and the Abyss? I'm guessing that the Night Kingdom might be some form of afterlife for the characters that are specific to Natlan, because remember in the same trailer, I don't remember exactly where, anyone can get resurrected as long as their ancient name is still alive. Possibly not like actual resurrection, but at the very least reincarnation. Either that, or they're trying to mislead us into thinking anyone can get resurrected, but in reality it's just passing down the ancient name to the future generations, and there's no actual reincarnation / rebirth. Then again, both could honestly be the thing at this point. Now, of course, we do see a bunch of other areas, more of Molani, Kinich, and Kachina.
Is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
And like this enemy, it's wait. Of course, you don't show much. Yeah, another rune machine from the looks of it, but I'm not sure what exactly it would be. Also, it looks more new. Would this be rune machines that have been like newly created? because I think the Fatui have a couple like rune machine factories under their control or something, like in the one where we went with for Child's story quest. Then we have some Kinich stuff, some Kachina stuff, abilities. We'll see more of those in within their demos and trailers. Also, there are giraffes. Dinosaur giraffes, but they're actually, yeah, no, why am I saying giraffes? They're like sauropods, I think they're called, this type of dinosaur. Of course, we see more of the little guys. Now, I do wonder which ones, because there's going to 100% there's going to be 6 different saurians that we can use as ride animals, ride party, whatever it would be called. But we've seen 3, possibly 4, if if this is also another one of them. And would be helping us with flying, but I'm not certain, because this looks more like an enemy design rather than something more friendly, you know. We also have a couple more critters. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what this is. This looks funny. I wonder if it's something that like is related to the fungi from Sumeru. Also, this little guy, is this little guy like a baby version of the big one? Of this one? They do look similar when you think about it. It could be that whenever you get a new mount, you get them as a little baby, because we've seen in a previous teaser the baby Geo one, right? That was hanging out with the Traveler. So I wonder if you get the baby version and then you nurture them and you help them grow until they become the big ones, which would allow you to move even faster throughout Natlan. That would be an amazing gameplay feature. Then we have the bird. Oh, we have a better look at the these guys. Oh my god, of course every one of them is cute. But damn, they're huge. It's like look at the little deer dudes, and I think our character will be as big as the deer guys. I wonder if these guys are going to be invincible like the turtles from Chenyu Vale, or if you're actually going to be able to defeat them. Huh. I wonder if they're going to be used for puzzles, similar to the Tolnecs in the Horizon series, where you have to climb them, and you climb these guys in different ways. Maybe there's some that are different, right? And you climb them, and then you get to the top, and you wait for a bit on top of their heads, and then you jump to get the Pyroculus or whatever. Ooh, interesting. Then we have some scenes of the tribes, of the different tribes.
It was obvious from the beginning.
Oh, yes, I guess this is the Geo tribe or something like that. There's the big Geo dude.
I really want to win this time. And
the Hydro tribe, most likely, yeah. There's the Hydro dudes. And again, like, there's a little baby one. It's like smaller.
Here.
So these guys, I guess, are more musically inclined, while the other guys are more like performances on stage, like in the sense of dancing and stuff.
We've realized things aren't.
Oh, and the danger. Yeah, here's this little guy again and the big one, and they do look like this guy could grow into this guy. That's so cool. Instead of just giving us the big ones, they also give us a baby version. Huh.
Quite so simple. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Yeah, I'm really curious what the whole Night Kingdom thing is, because again, here we see like
going there.
The arena and then the Night Kingdom arena, and the flame does change. Like the flame goes from red to blue, right? Like these flames in the front as well.
Those who triumph over.
And yeah, those triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. The defeat not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again. So I do, as I said, I do wonder if the this revived thing means like by passing on your name, or like actual revives. Because if anyone within Natlan, as long as they are worthy enough, can be revived, there's nothing really special to the, you know, Ode of Resurrection that's within the name of the chapter, the act, right? At least in my opinion, it kind of like downplays it. I guess we have some new abyssal enemies.
For the destruction.
Or at least some form of critters. Then we have this scene, which is... It's beautiful, first things first. I'm not entirely certain what this would be. I guess this would be some place in the Night Kingdom, because it does have that, like, color scheme. Then we have a Saurian and Kinich with some DBZ auras.
To awaken you all from your will.
So I'm guessing this whole Kinich scene is like within the tournament or something, like it's some form of test. Either that or like someone took over the Saurian. It does have a little bit of a abyssal glow here and here, so it's possible.
You all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
You'll die if you try to make your way.
What is this place? Whose hand is that? For some reason that looks like Saint Show's hand. Like with the little, like with the sleeve and stuff, but this is not him. There's no... Oh, it could be an NPC, right? NPCs usually have like long sleeves and stuff. Bunch of crystals, doesn't look anything important. Could be important for all we know, these crystals, but
I don't know why I won't give up.
A fiery version of the birds. Which makes sense because they do from the color scheme, they do look like the Pyro Saurian.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Take me!
I wonder if that's one of the bosses. Ooh, and the new I don't know, I'm gonna call them the new totem enemies, because this guy looks like a totem, right? Like one of those tribal totems. The design is actually really nice, not gonna lie. I do wonder if this is like a boss version compared to the Dendron, but they do look very similar in pure design, of course with a different color scheme, but they do look very highly similar. What else do we have here? We have Mavuika, of course, and a bit more of the... I really hope this is lava and not like colored water, because I'm curious, why is there some blue streaks right within it? Because generally this looks like lava, but the blue streaks kind of give me like this isn't like normal lava, right? But this does look like an underground like volcanic cave or something like that, which is awesome, and I really hope we see more like volcanic areas. Of course, they always show the new domains because they look really, really good. And they do have lore, don't get me wrong, but you don't really get the lore from purely just the domain itself. But this looks like something like Zhongli would have created. But it does have more crystals than rock. Then we have Mavuika looking... I wonder if this is the flame, the everlasting flame, the one that's holding the Abyss at Bay. But here's one thing. This is very, very similar to the one from Enkanomiya. This reminds me a lot of the Enkanomiya light, the one that's turning it to day or to night. I wonder if whoever built this tower and put the flame up here, if this is the everlasting flame, had something to do, or at least knew something about Enkanomiya. Ooh. Tying in different regions together. I'm not sure who this guy is or what that is, but looks abyssal. I wonder if these are like the tribal symbols. I think I remember seeing this on one of the characters. Oh, and also an abyssal version of the Saurian. I wonder what this is going to be all about. Or either abyssal or Night Kingdom version, right? Because all the Natlan characters will have this ability with the Night Kingdom, like Night Spirit or whatever. So I wonder if you can apply Night Spirit to the Saurian mounts. So this is either something that has to do with Night Spirit or something that has to do with the Abyss taking over.
Display of power comes at a price.
We have the characters, like the main Natlan characters.
Your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
That guy looked different. This guy. Oh, this guy could be a boss. This guy could be a world boss, right? Because we get a couple world bosses as well.
You shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
And again, the Traveler has Hydro on him. Okay, so here's the thing. There have been rumors that Mavuika is only coming in 5.3. That means one of two things. Either the story is going to get longer and we're going to have 4 patches of story, or 2, Mavuika's kit needed more work. Now, I really don't think Mavuika's kit needed more work because there's no way they would push a character just for that. especially unless Natlan in general is a lot more work than any other region. So I'm going to say this, that we're going to get Pyro in 5.1. It's all going to get pushed one patch later. So this first, but would there be enough story, realistically speaking, to fill in 4 patches? I guess so, but that would also mean that we have 7 acts instead of 5. Either way, more story, it means like it's the more the better, right? Like, don't get me wrong though, because here's the thing: if the Natlan story ends in 5.2, the hype for Mavuika will slightly die down before 5.3, because there's going to be an entire patch with only one character out, which is her, if I recall correctly. She's going to come out in 5.2, and then you're going to have like. Not only so, she either comes first half, and you're going to have a half a patch where the hype is going to die down, or she comes out in the second half where people pull for her or skip her, but the hype is still slowly dying down because there's no Mavuika, right? And then the Mavuika sales will still be really, really big, but they're not going to be as big as they could have been if the story does continue in 5.3 and the climax of the story is in 5.3, right? That, of course, is purely based on like rumors and the fact that the Traveler doesn't have Pyro yet, which I'm guessing he's going to get in 5.1. And then we have the scene. Capitano.
I don't know what you mean.
Now, I wonder, this guitar theme, is it Mavuika's theme or Capitano's theme? I think it's gonna be Mavuika's theme because it fits her design so well, right?
But it sounds like this is
Ooh,
about more than the
and her Claymore, please, can we get a better look at it? No.
Reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create.
Wait.
New rules.
Is Capitano Cryo? Look at the way he forms the blade.
Plan has reached an impasse, and now
it forms like ice.
Falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Does this mean does this mean I'm right? And Capitano, well, no, my theory was that Capitano will be the first purely physical character. But if he is Cryo, he could easily be a physical focused character, right? Similar to Eula. Because I've been wanting something more from physical. I don't have Eula, I do have Hermione, haven't built him, but I do want to see more from physical, because physical has been left in the dust compared to literally everything else. It's like the worst thing you could build, and there's only 2 main DPSs for it and 1 support that's so niche it's mostly used as a party-wide healer for Farina instead of it being used for that. But I can't really see a vision or / delusion on him. Oh, we get a bit of a better look at the blade, at the broadsword. Yeah, I guess it does fit Mavuika, since it does look similar to Kenich's one, and most likely those are like the way the blades are created within Natlan, right? This is the style of blade in Natlan. Like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad. Most likely I'm not gonna pull for it because yeah, the way the weapon banner is in Genshin is like the worst way ever. Seriously.
People like us. Let our blades do the
Ooh, and her hair going on fire.
talking.
Yeah, it does look like Cryo and Pyro clashing over there. Oh man, I'm so excited for the story. Seriously, like it's going to be amazing, because we are getting closer and closer to the end of the story for Teyvat, right? This means that the further we go, the more big reveals we're going to have. I'm still surprised that I think her name is Imlam or something like that. I'm still surprised that she isn't anywhere like front and center, right? Like, why? You have Moalani and Kachina over here, but then she's so small down here, because I'm saying this since she was the one who was shown as the character in the Teyvat chapter trailer all the way back when the game came out. And I thought that maybe she would play a bigger role, similar to the other people who appeared in the chapter trailer, right? Like, for example, I think, if I recall correctly, oh, right, and she's not even coming out in the 0.0 version. What the? Unless she comes out in .1. Anyway, like, it's so weird that the character who has been shown in the Teyvat chapter trailer isn't really playing a major part, or at least it doesn't seem like she's playing a major part from the trailer. Also, I really like this little flame effect over here. Looks really nice. So overall, I think this patch is going to be one of the best patches in the entire game. Natlan in it of itself looks really nice. The exploration seems to be way more in-depth in general because of the Saurians. There's so much more world building around with all the little critters that are being added and everything. I think whoever saw that we loved whenever they added critters in Sumeru, and now with, of course with Fontaine, so they've been adding more and more. There's also a lot more things, like for example the increase in world level that is going to happen, which is going to make it a lot harder for players to go through the game, and it's finally going to give some difficulty to world exploration. Finally. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but then again, I am one-shotting people with my Arlecchino, so I might as well. Anyway, so that's about it from me. If you did enjoy this video, why not leave a like, comment, or even subscribe? And to thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you all in the next one.